Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Expeditions Viking Let's Play. So I've run into a bit of a bug here. Every time I load this save, I cannot see my group anywhere. They should be somewhere in this vicinity. This is where we fought the battle at the end of the last episode. You can see the various corpses and whatnot. I believe we had rotated the camera. Let's see, if we go back to our starting point, which was, where did we start from? Oh, it's to my left, over here. So we started here, like so, and then we went to the right over here, and we continued this way. Where the hell did we end up? Ah, here we are. So we fought this battle, right? And there's corpses all over the ground. I don't know who these people are, but they're not part of our group. And our group is nowhere to be seen. And when I click on a location to get my group to move, like so, they either don't do anything, or Avon will take off by himself in this direction, and I can't do anything to stop him. And he just keeps going. Again, I can't click anywhere to deter him. And then we end up in combat with these wolves. And so I figured we're gonna try to play through this, because this keeps happening every time I load this save. So if we defeat these wolves and it lets me get back to business as usual, then we'll keep going. If the game just continues to be broken, then this will be the last episode, and we'll wait for the beta. So I guess that'll be our intro. And so before I get too caught up fighting these guys, I just want to remind you to hit that like button if you are enjoying Expeditions Viking so far. I sure am, and I can't wait for the full release. And if you are, go ahead and hit that subscribe button as well. It's the best way to follow along with our series here, and the best way to help the channel grow. Let's see, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this wolf off with my two archers here, because he's a little bit close for comfort there. And then if I could get Asleif like right up on these two, that'll prevent them from moving. Either one of them will get an attack of opportunity. This one's a bit stronger, so let's get after, or sorry, a bit weaker. He's a bit stronger, so we're gonna do a little bit of damage to him. And then I think Gunnolf is going to... The thing is, there's a lot of wolves over here, and Avon's kind of by himself. I'm gonna put Gunnolf on this one. Oh, he's stuck. So that was a mistake on my part, but he's gonna continue through anyways. And that'll be the end of his turn. And then we're gonna get, I always forget her name, Nefia. We're gonna put Nefia right here. She's gonna attack and finish off this guy. And then these two will handle that one. I'm gonna come over here, slide into this spot, and attack this guy. That way, at most, only two more wolves can get onto me to attack. And the only one who can reach me in the next turn is gonna be this guy. They're gonna have a hard time getting over there in one turn. And I assume that Gunnar can hit harder than me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inspire him, rather than attacking myself, and let him do a little bit more damage. Cool. And so everybody has attacked. We'll go ahead and end our turn. That wolf's going to pile on. He's going to do a little bit of damage. These guys don't hit very hard. Apparently they can move pretty far, but again, he can't attack in the same turn as moving that far, so not a big deal. We'll get hit again, but they don't hit very hard. Let's see. Go ahead and soften him up. Avon will finish him off. Shame we didn't get a crit there. Okay. I wonder if the guy who gets the kill gets more XP. I would be interested in seeing that. I'm going to step you up to here. Now then, these two should be able to finish off this wolf this turn. Okay, and I think what we'll do is we're going to rush through to him. So he's going to get pinned back there by himself. Nefia can help out with that. So that means we got a 2-on-1 here and then a 2-on-2 over here, so the archers can help out on this side. Move them up just so they get a little bit better shot. Go ahead and put an arrow on him. Okay, you missed, but you did harry them, so they're going to be a little bit less effective in the next turn. And then why don't you go ahead and go after him. Okay, so everybody has moved and attacked. We'll end our turn. Hopefully he can hit hard enough to finish that wolf off. That'll be pretty disappointing if he can't. I probably should have gone after that one just to be safe. Yeah, it looks like he might be just short. Well, we may as well try it. Nobody else can really get to him. Okay, so we finished him still. Gunolf can soften this guy up, and then between the two of them, they'll definitely be able to finish him off. I'll give everybody a shot at him. I don't know if they get XP for dealing damage or what. But either way, somebody was going to get the kill, and so may as well give it to him. And then over here, they should be able to wrap this up with this attack right here. Cool. So no new injuries. I don't know if we can loot the wolves. We can, and it looks like we are able to kind of continue playing now. But yeah, I can't loot the wolves. I can select them, but I can't loot them. Okay, not a big deal. I don't know what's happening out here, but we can loot this guy, so let's take a look. A tripwire. Okay, I'll take it. That might help us in combat. That would allow us to leave the map, but we don't want to do that. We want to head to the center of the map right here to figure out what's happening in these marshes. So, let's go this way. But I also told you guys at the end of the last episode that I wanted to level us up. So let's go ahead and do that. So we have 29 XP. She's got 27, 25, 25, 26, and 26. So let's see. We are using swords and shields. It's going to cost me 12 to get to shield rank 3, which increases my block chance by 24. That seems like a great thing to have. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then it would be 15 to get to the next one, which would be increased by 32. What ability did this give me? It gives me protect. So enemies are stopped upon leaving adjacent hexes. Not sure exactly what that means in practice, but I'm sure we'll find out. That would increase my damage by 24, but I don't have enough XP to grab that. So I could up my support skills. Let's see. No reason to do that because the ability is not available in the demo, so it won't really help me at all. What else do we have? There's no crafting. We could grab one of these, but I think with 17 XP, we may as well grab something big. And since we can't do the sword one, I'm going to grab the shield one, and he's going to be a little bit tankier if nothing else. So we'll do that. And then with Ruskva, we were working on making her a better archer. So for 12, we can get aimed shot, which is actually a very important ability for archers. So I will grab that. That also ups her damage as well. So she's going to be a little bit more utilitarian now. And then we do have enough to upgrade her heal as well. And since she is our primary healer, Avon being our backup, that seems like a good idea too. Okay. Now with... Wait, she's got 3 left. I'm sure there's some abilities in here that we might be able to get. But, possibly not. Oh yeah, that one. Quick feet. What does that do? Move around enemy without incurring attack of opportunity as long as you don't disengage. But if we were doing that with her, we would probably be trying to disengage. So that doesn't seem like that great an ability. Is that the only one for 3? Dodge. You know what? Fine, we'll take dodge. Gunnar. He is all axe abilities, and he's also dual wielding. So let's see. There's no parry available, but that would increase his crit chance by 3%. Is that important to me? Not particularly. If it came with the ability, that would be, worth taking. But since it doesn't, 3% crit is not that big a deal. I mean, it would get us up to almost 10%, but I'm more concerned with like upping his standard damage, which this would do by 40. So that would put him at like 120, which would be pretty awesome. So we'll do that, and then oh, actually we have enough to grab this still, so I guess we could up his crit chance. Is there anything else that might be more valuable? War cries. We don't have enough for that anyways. Let's see, what else then? Fortune favored, +3 crit chance. It's basically the same thing for the same SP expenditure. What is this? Fencer. Evade. Dodge. Since he doesn't have a shield, evade would actually be pretty useful. Let's grab that, and then we'll grab the dual wield ability. Okay, Aslaif, 25 points. He could probably use some more damage. Actually, let's see. I'm at 40 to 46. He's at 58 to 64. It's got to be the extra 2 points into strength. I can't think of any other reason. He hits like a truck. So that would give him another 32, which would up his maximum damage to 96. That's not bad. That would put him nearly on the level of Gunnar. I thought his damage would go up higher than that. Didn't it say +40? I thought it did, yeah. Base damage increase. I guess it doesn't calculate the way I thought it did. So, more block chance could be really nice. I think that's probably the best way to do it. We want to keep these characters alive after all, so we'll grab the block chance, and then, let's see. Feint. What does that do? Oh, nothing. In that case, let's grab something that might be useful. Like, you know what? Quick Feet would be a good idea, because he is a tanky character. He is going to be maneuvering around the enemy a bit to get into better position. So with him, that actually makes sense. With Ruskva, she's obviously going to be retreating. So Fencer, what does that do? There's no tooltip. Okay. Right then. Relentless. 5% chance to get 1 extra action when using normal attacks. Well, sure, why not? Nefia, let's see, is she at Spear 5 yet? No, but we can get there now. So it'll just up her damage. Unfortunately, we do not get the ability associated with it. It's going to cost me 21, which is basically everything she has, but we'll go ahead and do that. And then for a passive, Quick Feet wouldn't be too bad for her either. Or Relentless. She's not a frontline fighter, so I don't know if Quick Feet will be as useful. I think we'll go with Relentless with her too. And then finally we have Ketil, who is our archer. We can get him to archery 5. Actually, no. Oh, yeah. Hailstorm, huh? Fire arrow. Those both sound cool, but we cannot get them. So we'll take that, and then let's see, fortune favored. What is the, oh, that's Fencer, right? Dodge, Avenger, Keen Eye, +7 armor piercing, huh? We already have that though. Sneak attack, flanking. I don't know if that works for ranged attacks though. I'm gonna grab this. And okay, so now that everybody's upgraded, let's start heading toward the objective, which is this way. I guess we'll just march to here and see where it leads us. Oh, there's a shack. Okay. The air is thick with the acrid stench of smoke near the fire pit. Let's examine the area. A number of stout logs and stones have been placed around the pit, and there are a number of smaller fires around the outskirts of the site. What first appeared as branches upon closer inspection to be bones, burnt by fire and picked clean. Find anything interesting? They've been eating. While large, the bones are not human. By your estimation, they're from a boar. No wonder all this trudging around gives a man an appetite. The people sat here while they ate. You count a total of 3 separate spots that would make decent seats around the fire. I'm about to sit here as well if you're going to spend much longer poking around. Well, there was more than one fire here. The small fires have, like the central pit, been lit recently. Their exact purpose is difficult to determine. A ring of fire to chase away the lantern men. Interesting. Okay, well, let's wait till nightfall. Help me light the fire. We'll wait for whomever lives here to return. From the darkness, 3 lumbering shapes emerge. They are unnaturally large, and their features are hideously misshapen. Ruskva pales, her voice a trembling whisper. Giants. Gunnar's grin is fierce, and you can almost hear his meaty fist clench around the haft of his weapon. Giants! The largest among them points toward you. Look at this, brothers. Little people drawn to our fire. Lost in the woods on a dark, dark night. So the rumors were true. You've been stealing away travelers from the trail. More hounds from the town, brothers, sent by their masters to hunt what they don't understand. Men come here, call us monsters. They bring swords and fire. A sick grin distorts his face. So we take them. Kill them first. Now they leave us alone. You should have left us alone too. Now we'll have to take you. I'm surprised it didn't give us an option to talk to them. Because it sounded like they were more interested in, just having their own peaceful existence out here. So I'm surprised that they would just engage immediately. But it looks like they don't have any ranged units. They're all melee. So if I can create like a logjam across this, that would be great. Where, though, is the question. I don't want to set him back too far because it wastes my first attack, which is obviously very useful. Gunnar can only get this far, so we'll put him here. And then I'm going to shield hook him, get his shield down, do a little bit of damage, and that will expose him to anybody else that decides to attack him, which will be really useful, so Avon can get in there as well. But rather than do that, we're going to inspire Gunnar to attack again, because he hits the hardest. And so we'll let him have another hack at it. Now then, if we could, let's see. Nefia is a bit stuck at the moment. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I'm going to put Asleif there, I think. No, we're going to go here. That way nobody can get by me on this side without getting stuck in his attack zone. And then we're going to go ahead and attack this guy. Then with Nefia, we're going to move her to here. She's going to finish this guy off. And then step to there where she can help out. I think she can attack from there. I would imagine, because I think that's a shorter distance than this would be. But if she can't, we'll move her on the next turn. That does allow Avon at least to move, so we're going to lock him down on this guy. Gunnar's going to follow. Let's see. I believe between these two, we can actually put this guy down this turn, so let's do that, and then we can all gang up on the last one. How these guys managed to fight off so many Housecarls is beyond me, but they did it. Why is she so limited in her movement? That's strange. Why can't she attack? What's her attack chance? 76? Signal arrow. Can we aim shot with her? No. Apparently her attack action, or some action of hers, has already been spent. I'm not sure how or why. That's weird. But we did finish him off, so that's all that matters. And then if you could move to here, that'd be great. Oh, she was tangled. Okay, that makes sense. So we blocked it. If you could get in here to help out. We'll have him go first because, again, he can hook that guy's shield. So he's exposed. We'll get Aslafe in here to take a stab at him, and because he's flanked, he's going to go down pretty easy. Yeah, look at that crit. And then Avon can finish him off. That was a really easy fight, actually. I thought they would be tougher considering they were supposed to be giants. But honestly, melee characters in this game aren't that difficult to deal with. It's the range characters that really trouble you. So he had some medicine, some herbs there, and what did you have? A torch. Okay. So now we know what was going on here. There's still quite a bit of the map to explore, and there's always loot and stuff around. So I'm kind of interested in just poking around a little bit longer. We'll see if there's anything here, and then we'll head back and return the quest, because we can exit the map from any point along the perimeter. So I'd just like to see what else is out here. Is there anything? I'm sure there's more wolves or something. There's got to be at least like one more good fight to be had here. There's nothing that way. Let's head this way. What's going on here? Bridge. Okay, check it out real quick. I'm not sure how much content is left in this. Oh man, I thought for sure we'd find some treasure there. I'm not sure how much content is left in this preview build, because again, it is very, very, you know, much a demo. So I know it's going to end at some point. I believe it said there were like 17 quests in this build, and I don't know how many we've completed. It may not let us go beyond this point. So I'm, you know, happy to milk these last few minutes as much as I can, because I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. I can't wait to get to the point where we get to recruit our crew, we get to start building up our homestead. All that stuff sounds like an absolute blast. I don't know that we'll get to do any of it in this particular build. You know, that's enough of the map explored. Let's get out of here. Okay, so we need to return to Ribe, where, wait, what? Who should, no, cancel. Go here. I almost always do that. I hope they change how the, there's nothing wrong with the interface necessarily in this, it's just the way that clicking on stuff works. So I clicked on this, but for some reason it wanted me to enter the marsh again, and I've made that mistake a few times in this playthrough, so it's just a little bit awkward the way clicking on this interface works. There's nothing necessarily wrong with the layout of the interface itself. So there we go, and we'll bring everybody with us. We still have Adis with us, but she doesn't have any weapons, and she's not really supposed to be with us. She was just helping us with a quest that we completed a while back. Okay, so let's head to the Jarl's Longhouse, and we'll see what she's got to say about us completing this quest. I'll flip this around so we can actually see the front door. Here's our two friends from our little feast in the last episode. Alright, so Renhild. Renhild the White politely stands when you approach her seat and clasps your wrist with a firm grip. Welcome, Avon. To what do we owe the pleasure? The marsh is safe. No one else will be lost. Truly? What did you discover? They were 3 brothers, malformed but just men. They're dead now. She breathed a sigh of relief, though her expression holds a hint of sadness. Whatever drove them to such evil, they're free of it now. In any case, you've done us a great service. Thank you, Son of Grimm. As promised, your reward. Alright, thank you. We'll talk later. If you need my counsel, my door is always open. Okay, so Monsters of the March is finished. We can head back outside. It looks like we do have a little bit more that we can do to level up here. I forget what the points were for. Let's see. Prosperity, power. Again, I don't think there's really anything that we can do here. We did upgrade our farm, but that's been the only thing that it's allowed me to click so far. But yeah, there's all kinds of stuff that you can do to upgrade your homestead, and we've recruited characters to join our homestead, so there, you know, stands to be a lot of stuff that we can do there. But it keeps saying I have points, and I'm assuming it's referring to the XP. So if I wanted to, I could drop another 7, but I think we should save up for this sword 4. So we'll just leave that alone. Okay, so we are running out of time, but I want to make sure that the game will allow me to continue beyond this point. So let's find out where this objective is. It's somewhere over here, at least it looked like it. No, it's like behind me. It's down this way. Oh, I went past it. Where is this thing? Oh, it's down there. I keep losing it in like this thing here. So it wants me to talk to Scholagrim again. So let's talk to him and then we're going to end this episode. I just want to make sure that there's enough content for another episode, because if like we talk to him and it's like, oh, the demo's over, then I feel really shitty about ending the episode, you know, a second earlier. So let's get down here. We'll see what he's got to say. If it's going to let me recruit, that'll be awesome. We'll do that in the next episode. But if not, it might be the end of our journey with Expeditions Viking. Scholagrim stops the training when he sees you. Now here's someone who knows a thing or two about courage, lads. The monster slayer himself. I heard you took care of the trouble in the marsh. Shit, the whole city heard by now. Warriors have been flocking to the docks looking for work now that the traders don't need the extra security anymore. If you're still looking to hire, you won't have any trouble. Well, I'd be interested in seeing what you've got then. Normally you would now make up to 4 new characters for your party. For now, we'll just give you 4 pre-made characters. Does that mean you get to create them? It says you will make up. I'm not sure what that means, but if you get to create more characters, that would be so awesome. It's giving me 4 pre-made characters. Okay, so we just had a bunch of people join our herd. Now we need to talk to Astrid, our mother. We're gonna continue on because I don't know if, like, it says to end the campaign. I'm wondering if that means like game over. So let's oh, unadulterated condescension radiates from dark eyes under bushy eyebrows. It's rare to see such arrogance on the face of such a blatantly unrefined man. I know you, Thane of Skirn, right? Saw you fight some ill-equipped farm boys at your father's funeral. I hope to see how you fare against a real warrior once. Let's see. And you're a school's berserker. That's right. Skocky's the name. Heard you're in town looking for a crew. Afraid I already hired everyone who's worth their salt. What are you doing here? Just preparing my ship for a little excursion across the sea. Got some mates on Orkneyar waiting for me to visit. Let's see. What a coincidence. I'm heading in the same direction. Doubt the natives will be happy to see my ship on the beach, though. Ha! I'm sure you'll get a warm welcome. The man turns his back to you in a rather rude fashion. Well, I must get on with preparations. Good wind in your sails. Interesting. I wonder if we could have taken him out right there and ended that little event. Okay, so it's time for us to return home. We want to head to Skirn, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to be very fatigued, but they can rest once we get there. And then we're going to talk to our mother, and that may be the end of our playthrough here, at least until you know, more content comes out. Or it might be the start of something completely new. We'll find out. Okay, let's talk to Mom. Looks like things are really coming together. Torfin has already laid down the hull of the new ship. Akapit, was it? I see you've recruited a full crew. They seem like a solid bunch. Are you ready to begin the real preparations? We have a lot to do if you're to set sail when the ice is gone. You won't have more time to roam around the countryside. Yeah. Let's see. All uncompleted optional content in Denmark will become unavailable once you end the campaign. Are you sure you wish to do this now? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we've done every side quest available. So it is the end. Okay. So this will be our last episode for the time being. Again, when they come out with the beta, or when the game releases in full, we're going to jump back in for some more Expeditions Viking. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing through this series with you guys. It's been an absolute blast. I love this game. I can't wait to play more of it. I'm actually really tempted to go back and do a series on Expeditions Conquistador. However, the gameplay is a bit different in that game. It's very similar, except some of the mechanics aren't as streamlined as they are in this game. So it may be a bit rough compared to this, but I think it would be a lot of fun. You guys can let me know what you think about that. But otherwise, thanks again for watching, and I will see you guys next time.